Zergo's back again.
Baby.
You cannot keep my man down, all right? Actually, you probably can. He will most likely die again later.
You tell him Zer stop and he says Zer go.
That was really bad.
Commander at Home is sponsored by TCG Player, your trusted source for all trading card games in the United States. Whether you're looking for the hottest new cards or building a collection from throughout Magic's history, there's nowhere better to find exactly what you want.
Everyone knows that game stores and communities all over the world use TCG Player's market price data, so you never have to worry about if you're getting a good deal, whether you're buying, selling, or trading cards.
Whether you live in the heart of a big city or in the middle of nowhere, TCG Player gives you access to singles and sealed product at hobby shops across the US from the comfort of your own home. Just browse, place your order, and watch the cards show up at your door.
And if you'd rather get everything in one fell swoop, TCG Player's Direct program lets you get all the cards you want in a single envelope, authenticated and conditioned by their specialists. And with their buyer safeguard protection, you're guaranteed to get what you ordered in the right condition or your money back.
So if you want to support Commander at Home while putting together Commander decks to play at your own home, head on down to the link in the description. Hey everyone, we want to give a quick thanks to our sponsor, GameGenic, for helping make the show possible. They are the #1 producer of accessories and everything that we use in the show, whether to store our decks like the Dungeon or Lair over here, or travel with them like the Squire Plus.
Yeah, absolutely. They're our favorite, obviously, as Brian mentioned. They'll be your favorite once you try them out. And you can try them out with cool stuff, like their sleeves with our logo, because you like being here. And then you can, show it off.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks so much to GameGenic, and thanks for you for going to check out GameGenic's products right when you're done watching this episode. Enjoy. And welcome to Commander at Home. We invite you into our home to play some Commander with our friends. Today we have a very special episode. Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, we are playing the new Tarkir Dragonstorm Commander decks. There are 5, one for each of the clans, one for each of the dragons that overthrew the Dragon Lords with the help of the clans, or vice versa. But I am obviously very excited about this. I do love me some dragons, but if you enjoy the show, be sure to check out our Patreon. You get early access to almost every episode, not special preview ones like this, but you also get access to our Discord community where people hang out, talk decks, play games over Spell Table together, share photos of their dogs, and otherwise just have an all-around great time. So you can find that at patreon.com/commanderhome or down at a link in the description.
And now it's time for me to tell you we don't need your money. For you to support us, you can like, comment, subscribe, engage the algorithm, and also check out our amazing sponsors, GameGenic, for getting us stuff like, ooh, that was so ungraceful, these amazing sleeves, and all of our amazing gaming accessories that we obviously use. If they're not your favorite already, they will be once you try their stuff, and they support us, so you should like them.
And you're looking to go to a convention or something, bring your decks with you. GameGenic Game Shell right here. Great way to head to MagicCon. Make sure you got your Commander decks nice and safe with you when you're coming to play with, I don't know, folks like us.
And now that our shilling is done, we're gonna say hi to our friends. Hey friends.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Excited.
Good.
Dude, this release is friggin' sick.
I feel like it was built for Brian.
It does seem that way.
Yeah.
I did decide to go with some appropriate
Oh, it
attire.
looks good. It looks good. There's a theme.
That's
in
not a
deep
full
on this
body
one.
tattoo of yours? That's not always on you?
The dragon sleeve's coming, I can feel it.
Oh no. I'm Jarvis Johnson. I do YouTube and podcast. Next.
Very direct. DrLupo, I stream on Twitch and YouTube and play a lot of FPS games, and actually recently, because of people like you, I have gotten fully re-addicted to Magic again.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, okay. Well,
Friendship.
I have to talk to my wife about the "you're welcome" in my bank account, but that's okay. Dude, I guarantee you I'm gonna end up acquiring all of these.
Oh yeah.
Because everything that I've seen so far looks really good, dude.
Dragon.
Oh my god, it's raining. It's raining dragons. I guess it's a dragon
Well, speaking
storm.
of, what deck are you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Zergo Stormrender. It is the Mardu one. There's an alternate commander that I saw that I didn't read too much on because I wanted to. I mean, it's Zergo. You can't. Zergo's back. He's my boy. He'll be doing some mobilizing, a new mechanic in Tarkir Dragonstorm. He's got Mobilize 1. Whenever he attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. But those tokens for Zergo are going to be doing some things, either getting me cards, super sick, or maybe making you guys lose life. Don't worry about that. He's just a little guy. He's a little 3/3. It's no big deal.
I'm playing Taval the Balanced Scale. Now,
Very balanced card.
Taval is so balanced. It is the Sultai dragon that is 4/4 flying. Whenever Taval attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, like hypothetically a land going into your graveyard, and then now it's back on the battlefield tapped, then I'm going to create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. It's got some things that are really fun for me, milling and ramping, and also zombies as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping my Bajuka Bog for you, just so you know.
Okay.
I am going with tradition and playing Jeskai, which makes no sense because there's an Abzan commander for me to play. But I am playing Shiko and Narset Unified, Flying Vigilance, and Flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, copy that spell if it targets a permanent or player, and I can choose new targets for the copy. If I don't copy a spell this way, draw a card.
Yeah, Jessica's all about like playing multiple spells in a turn and stuff.
I'm gonna try something.
I
I'm
was
trying
gonna say,
something new.
This is good. You're stepping out of your comfort zone.
I am.
typically don't play. I mean, I have an Edgar Markov deck, but
Yeah.
kind of who
I
doesn't
mean,
at this point?
Yeah, I'm really
Abzans.
stepping out of my comfort
Yeah, I was
zone.
gonna say.
I'm playing Teamer Dragons. This is Irene of the Unwritten. A 7/7 flying trample for 7. Whenever Irene enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield.
He's Brian Kibler.
Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. So back in original Tarkir, the Teamer was all about like big creatures.
Are you Dragon Lore dumping?
Yes.
He is. Go ahead.
Well, Teamer was all about big creatures, and obviously, like they had the ferocious mechanic back then. Now this is all about big creatures and big dragons. So I am very much in my comfort zone here.
I've never seen like a more loving look from her. Okay, so usually when they play together, there's bickering. She's telling him to stop flicking the cards, all
Right.
that.
I remember. I feel like that may come.
That was love, dude.
I'm
I
absolutely
agree.
correct. Like, I need to be clear, but when does he ever lore dump?
I know. No, I know. Is it-
Magic lore, obviously his own is,
There is, of course, also the 5th deck that we are not playing here, the Abzan Armor deck, which we have hanging out over here. So there are, of course, the 5 decks. Because there are the 5 clans. But if you do want to learn more about Tarkir Dragonstorm or get your hands on your own,
You can DM
copies.
Brian Kibler at BMKibler.
No, I was gonna say you can go check out the link in the description to find a local game store near you where you can pick these up.
Or tag him on any social media platform.
But yes, I am.
Absolutely.
I will at
always talk
any
about
point
dragons.
talk about dragons.
If you see him in person, he's carrying several
Yes.
pre-guns that he can
At
just
all
give
times.
Make sure to ask him for a handshake while his hands are full, and then about dragons.
you. And then when the cards come tumbling out of his person, you just pick them up.
Yeah.
that actually. I'm gonna roll first, but then I will tell a story.
Oh, almost a
12.
19 down to a 12.
Okay, so I was at a Belagarth event. So Belagarth is a foam fighting like sport. Basically like, sort of like live action role playing, but with no actual role playing. And
beat a 12.
a buddy of mine had found like an old 4th edition pack, like at like his. Wow.
2
Our
ones and
rolls
a
are
2.
so bad.
Well, a 1 and a 2 make 12.
That's true. Wait, that's true. That's not good math, but that's real.
It counts.
Oh God, one of my cards went away. It's fine. It's okay, don't worry about it.
But yeah, like so a buddy of mine had found like an old like I think 4th edition pack or something. He's like, oh, you'd appreciate this, and like gives me as a present. And I had it in like a pouch that I was wearing as I was like out like doing foam fighting or whatever. And at one point I like did this like roll, and it went flying out of my pouch.
God.
And people were like, he's like a treasure goblin. Everyone get it.
Kibler! He's got loot!
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What was the winning roll? Was it?
You.
Yours? We're number 1.
They both got 1s, I got a 2.
Yeah, that's what we were all distracted by during your
Home court
story.
advantage.
Well, yeah. I was not paying attention because I was trying to tell a story. Okay.
I was locked in, just so you know, while she was losing it.
Oh, yeah.
The whole library went. I don't know what
card was
happened.
lost.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Everything's
Go ahead.
fine.
I'm gonna play Temple of the Dragon Queen. This doesn't technically have the mechanic, behold! But I'm gonna say it because it basically is the same thing. This is an old card?
Yeah.
It doesn't, so it's not technically a
it's
behold
the
effect.
reveal, but
Reveal.
yeah.
I'm gonna choose red with this. And I'm done. I actually need a marker.
I'm going to Tarkir it up and play Fair Magic with a tapped Mystic
We'll
Monastery.
tap Triumph. Okay. I too will join you in Fair Magic with a mountain, and that is it. Pass. That is the nicest thing I plan on doing this entire game.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I'm growing as a person.
I'll play Extremely Fair Magic with a tapped Memorial to Folly, and I'll pass turn.
Forest.
Wow.
He's got gruel. It's
Ryan
Done.
Kibler.
Shocker.
Island, and then I'm going to tap 2 and play a Talisman of Progress.
Ramping.
Passe
Wow.
Latourne.
You're suddenly the problem.
I am.
Let's do a command tower. And with said command tower in the mountain, we're going to go ahead and play a Fell War Stone, and I will join you in ramping. I'll pass.
All right.
What are you making over there? You got blue and...
I got blue and Jeskai.
Okay. So you got my red, white. Anybody?
M has
Produce
fixed.
some black. We're good.
Forest, and I will cast Satyr Wayfinder. When this creature enters, reveal the top 4 of your library. You may put a land from among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. Graveyard, check. Ooh.
How well, Marin.
You taking Cephalid or the old forest?
I'll take the forest.
Okay. I assume you're done.
Yes.
I will draw. I will play a mountain, and I'm gonna play a sweet new card. Nogi Draco Zealot.
What does this guy do?
So he's a 3/3 Kobold, legendary Kobold Shaman. Dragon spells you cast cost 1 less. Whenever Nogi attacks, if you control 3 or more dragons until end of turn, Nogi becomes a dragon with base power and toughness 5/5 and gains flying.
I feel like I've never seen you pay full price for a dragon. I think that's the entire theme of that deck too.
Probably you've mostly seen me play Dragon. So
Yeah.
you never play full price.
Yeah.
I mean, even the
My
commander
Sarkhan
is,
deck definitely paid full price for dragons.
yeah, but you got so much mana so fast though.
I'm
the
going to
full
tap
price.
everything, Shiko and Narset. I'm going to do something this game, and if it's only casting my commander, so be it. Pass turn.
Absolutely. All right. Untap, draw. We will cliff top retreat as land for turn. And you know what? You're getting yours out. I think I might join you. We'll do a red, a black, a white.
Let's go.
And Zergo Stormrender will hit the board. I wish he had haste, but he doesn't.
I'm actually kind of glad he doesn't.
What?
I think we can wait a little bit.
We're just, he's just a little 3/3.
He's just a little guy.
He's a little 3/3 orc guy, okay?
Okay, but he makes little guys, is the thing. He mobilizes
He's a little
men.
he's a little guy factory.
He is a little guy factory.
It's totally chill and nothing bad is happening. I will pass.
All right, everyone's doing really exciting stuff, but I will
Foreboding Landscape is
foreboding
exciting.
landscape and crack it for
Yeah.
an
It's
island.
Foreboding.
I'm with you.
Turn.
Don't worry.
Got you.
I'm not gonna swing.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw.
Can I help here? This is giving me anxiety.
Is it too smudgy?
I'm making a fireball for him.
Okay.
That's not a word.
It says red.
That's petroglyphs.
It says red.
I thought it was like a picture of a dragon.
Speaking
I
of
was gonna say it
dragons,
looked like a TIE fighter.
encroaching Dragonstorm.
Oh lord.
Oh, no.
So enchantment, when it enters, I search for up to 2 basic lands, put a battlefield tap and shuffle, and when a dragon I control enters, I can bounce it. It's a whole cycle of Dragonstorms in the set. That,
Yep. You bounce the enchantment back to your hand,
Bounce the
right?
enchantment,
So you can
yes.
recast it, get 2 more lands.
correct. You do need to have a lot of basics for that to be good,
To say, yeah.
which many of my dragon decks do not. Or
I'd say a majority.
Dragon has 1 basic.
Yeah.
All right, I am done.
That's a good fireball.
Thank you. I'll untap.
I might be able to cast my commander like you guys next turn.
Oh god.
Clifftop retreat. I have a plains. I'm fine. I will.
Does this precon have land destruction?
Compulsive research. Target player draws 3 cards. I think that will be me.
Good choice.
What?
Discard 2 unless I discard a land card. I will discard a land card. I'll launch Irrigated Farmland. And then...
Get that second spell. Make it a good one. Don't mess it up.
So as you say,
It's a
target
target,
permanent
yeah,
or
that's
player.
the only thing. I don't have a targeter, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna cast a Felwar Stone.
Twinsies.
Twinsies!
But then you draw a card because it's your second spell and you didn't.
Oh, I didn't copy a spell
Yeah.
this way. Yeah. Okay. Value.
Yeah, it's a good card draw outlet, basically, no matter what. As long as you're throwing 2 spells a turn,
Yeah.
you're getting something
I have
back.
this many. I'll
Yeah.
pass.
Especially considering how many other things in Jeskai want you to play multiple spells a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great way to both be a payoff and fuel your other things that have.
and again,
what is
like-
it? Flurry.
Yeah, just because like not everything that's in this, obviously, in the limited time I had to look at the precon while I was sleeving it. Since there are so many things that don't necessarily target, it is nice that you still get a benefit, and it's not just like
Helps
dead
you
unless it's...
accelerate through your deck.
You're at
Yeah.
6 lands already.
Correct.
That is
Too many.
a lot.
Everyone's ramped. Except for
I
Jarvis.
I
You
disagree.
did search your deck for a land.
I did. Okay, I guess if that's what you want to call ramping.
I don't know if mana fix counts.
When net neutral.
Technically, you did put 2 lands.
That's true. That's true. I did get landfall
just didn't
triggers
say, yeah.
with no outlet.
I'm going to tap 2, play Loyal Apprentice, a 2/1 with haste, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, we drew a
Oh, and
commander.
vigilance.
I make a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature with flying, and it gets haste.
Oh yeah, you should probably bonk someone with your commander.
I was gonna bonk you.
Okay, I'll get bonked.
Bonking?
I forgot the flaps.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
flying
you-
and vigilance.
flying
So yeah,
vigilance.
she should definitely attack with it.
And then
So excited about casting stuff.
I don't want you to get this. That I'm not letting Mr. Kibler get out of control. I've been in situations where
What?
that goes bad real quick. He is only a 3/3, correct?
Correct.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and abrade him.
Wow, my poor Draco Zealot.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to do it. We're gonna go to combat. Beginning of combat on my turn. I do control my commanders, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a 1/1 Thopter with haste. And you have Vig. You've got a 1/1.
Got a 1/1.
And for the very limited amount of time, Kibler's open. I already killed your guy, so I don't think swinging my commander at you is very nice. And we want to see everybody do stuff, and hopefully I don't get absolutely zapped off the board later by Brian. So we're gonna send. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I know.
I get it.
We're gonna send Zergo
totally
this way,
understand.
and we are going to send the 1/1 Thopter this way.
Okay.
So
Thopter has
And you
haste.
mobilize.
the Thopter has haste until end of turn. Yes.
Mobilize
I will
Zergo.
mobilize 1, so I will make a warrior creature token who is tapped and attacking as well. So the 1/1 is going to go your way.
Yep.
In addition, there you go.
I'll say no blocks. I'll take the 4.
I'll take one.
We'll do
Beloved audience, I know it seems wild, but see, you guys get an audio feed that's fixed. They can block this out. I can't. Ever.
I'm not as fast. I can't.
It's the flapping of wings.
I said that yesterday.
I don't even
love
know
it.
That's
how
my
to-
joke. That's my joke. You take credit for. Okay. At the end of combat, the warrior will get sacrificed. When a token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was
Is
attacking.
it in step, I think?
It's end step. So it's sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. It's only if it
Okay.
gets like blocked or you sacrifice it. Otherwise,
Gotcha,
in
gotcha.
combat,
Right.
that you get the trigger from Zergo.
Oh, okay. I will then go to my end step, and this guy.
you got to do more work than attack with him to get an
Sorry.
extra card.
But everybody is going to lose a life off that.
Fair. Thank you.
And then I will pass.
All right. Dream Root Cascade comes into play untapped because I do control 2 or more other lands. I think it's time for Taval.
Yeah. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
It's commander moment.
It's your
Ba,
boy.
ba, ba. No, that's someone else's entry song. It's Taval the Balance Scale. And
Is he coming like this?
I was going to say, I can see him, though.
Yeah, he
so-
flaps.
I will,
He
yeah.
just big flap.
I can't because there's like a glare, but it's not. I'll pass turn.
Okay. You sadly killed my Nogi, which means I can't play my commander.
I know. I wanted to delay it just the one turn.
And I think that was based of you actually.
Thank you very
And you're not an enemy in my book.
Validated.
Well, I disagree with, Jarvis's
I think you
gonna
might,
die.
yeah.
So I'm gonna spit some flame at Zergo.
Oh, we're removing commanders now. Interesting. Okay.
You know.
I only delayed. You have.
you stopped me from playing it.
Okay. all right.
Yours costs 3, man. Mine costs 7.
I'm getting
we
bullied
can
already.
both play them next turn.
Okay, that's fine. Zergo will be back.
So we'll spit flame. I'm gonna play Gadrick and return split flame to my. Oh, actually, no. I don't have the red, so I can't do it yet.
Try and cheat already.
But I will return this to my hand. I will go to my end step. Non-token creature died.
On
I
your
will
end
make a
step, I'm
treasure.
going to opt.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you believe this?
I can.
Bullying.
I can absolutely believe it.
Play a planes. Play Lyra, Disciple of the Drowned.
Ooh.
So spells can't be countered.
Anybody's.
Spells
No
can't be
spells.
countered.
And your stuff has flashback.
My stuff, my instants or sorceries have flashback. And the flashback is equal to that card's mana cost. Yay!
So you just opt again.
I can opt again.
Wow, that's really good.
No, Lyra's sweet.
It's like really good in that deck too.
Opt again right now, and you get 2 opts.
Yeah, you get 2 opts if you
You
opt.
basically get 2 opts. You get an opt and you draw a card.
It's gonna be great.
I guess opt doesn't target.
Yeah, so you don't copy it, but you get the draw card.
I'm gonna wait.
Backpedaling.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end steppies.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, no, Flying
Oh.
Vigilance. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to not attacking it. When I have one that's good, I have to get it.
I was
while
just say
it's happening.
you are in a color combo now that is meant to punch. You are
It's very difficult for me to
Olivia and
turn
I,
things
like-
sideways, but this doesn't have to turn sideways.
I often point out that like Olivia and I are like the polar opposites. Like she will basically just never attack, and I will never not attack.
Yeah.
It's like if I have a creature that can attack, and there's
It's
someone that can
swinging
attack,
every time.
I am attacking. She's
And
like,
then-
well, you got to give me a good reason. I'm like,
the reason
Because
is
I
I
can.
want.
Yeah, the reason is-
their life
yes.
total goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the goal.
That's how the game ends.
Yeah.
Well, and we were talking about it yesterday as we were sitting here playing a game with Ben and Ames. And as we were talking about what monocolored decks we have, we both
yeah.
have a hole for each other. Like, I don't have a mono green deck, and he doesn't have a mono black deck. He's like, oh, you are my mono green deck, babe. Oh my goodness. All right.
Now you have to have a Golgari deck that you share.
Yeah. Who gets ownership?
Romance.
I'll take it on weekends.
It's a
Yeah.
200 card deck that you both pilot together like
if
in
there's-
Pacific Rim.
No, if there's a wedding, then we both bring half of the deck and put it together. Nailed it.
adorable.
It's actually really gross, right? Okay, I am going to swing at you for 4, just so everybody's
Unbelievable.
understarting.
This is a war crime.
I like the
not.
symmetry.
It's
I
just-
also like
I'm-
your shirt, Olivia.
Thank you.
Spreading misinformation.
It's got like gaslighting.
online.
Gaslighting, not real.
Online. Spreading
Not
the
real shirt.
misinformation
Not real shirt.
online.
Real shirt.
Not really.
Now that you've hit me in the face, is there anything else for your turn?
Nope,
All
all
right, cool.
finished.
All right, untap, upkeep, and let's hope for a land. That sucks. That's okay.
I should build a Brian deck. Or it's just me building you. It's going to be 99 land aura.
Zergo has. Oh wait, no, I can't get him out because he's 2 more. I cannot get.
Did you
Zergo.
not have another land?
No, I did not draw.
I thought we were
land.
both delaying our commanders to another turn.
Yeah, I'll be able to get him next turn because I'm gonna. That doesn't work that way. No, I got a sad robot. We'll sad robot and we'll get ourselves a basic.
Well, there's
Go
your
ahead and
land.
Fetch that right there. Is this considered ramping based on the foreboding landscape as well? Am I
No, this is just regular
This
ramping.
actually is just regular
this
ramping.
is
Yeah,
just
Whose side are
ramping
you
based
on?
on what I consider what ramping is.
I will grab a swamp. I will go to combat. And everybody's got stuff up that would smash my things. Because everybody's got flyers. I'll just pass.
All right. Look at this guy untapping his lands.
Pop off,
It's
king.
fine.
Hey, thank you.
These Game Genic sleeves shuffle really well, actually.
Happy to hear it.
Yeah,
That's not a
I,
plug.
no, I
That's
like
a-
legitimately, I'm happy to hear it,
Yeah, I
especially because
will.
they have our logo on them. So
Yeah.
like, if they sucked, that would be scary.
They definitely don't suck. They're Game Genic products. They're fantastic.
Darkwater Catacombs.
Oh man, filter lands.
Yeah, look at me.
Look at them! Look at this mana base.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear old school Pro Tour story relating to filter lands?
Yes.
So onslaught block constructed.
Okay.
Okay, there was an onslaught block constructed Pro Tour, and the format basically had terrible mana, right? Like those were like the dual lands in the format. So like you could literally just have a draw that had like 2 of those or 3 of those that could not play a card.
You couldn't do anything.
Right?
Yeah.
The most popular decks in the format were mono black control and blue green madness. Somehow, myself and my team ended up playing a 3-color deck that included all of the cards Abashan Cephalid Emperor, who has a triple blue ability,
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a.
Violent Eruption, which is triple red, and Haunting Echoes, which is double black. And our mana base had like 6 filter lands and like 6 eggs. And somehow we thought this was a good idea.
I was gonna say, you
I
find
was-
yourself in a position where you can't play those.
I played against like Huey William Jensen, who is now like the like head of organized play for Wizards, playing to make day 2. And both of us wanted to lose because our deck was so bad. We're like, we're not gonna win anymore.
Please knock me out, set me free.
And I had the misfortune of beating him and having to play on day 2.
More pips. That's tough.
I'm gonna move to combat and do what the kids say is getting my lick back, Ben. I'm going to swing with Taval.
I've
My man, I
never
have
felt
a
closer to
1/1
40 than
right now. But you do have an attack trigger. So
I have an attack trigger,
Yeah.
which is the main.
Go ahead.
The main thing I'm doing. So whenever I attack, I mill 3 cards.
Yep.
1, a 2, a 3,
What casualties of war? Just
and then I can
real casual.
I can return a land
Casualties.
card.
Any land.
Any land to the battlefield tapped. So I'm gonna take this forest.
I'm actually shocked you're not grabbing the foreboding landscape.
Well, to get a usable land
It's
next
extra
turn, I have to
That
wait
is
another
true.
turn.
That's true.
So yeah.
You just pulled a card out of your graveyard.
And I just pulled a card out of my
Sure
graveyard.
did.
Lonie.
So I'm gonna get a zombie.
So it begins.
So it begins. Is Ripples of Undeath in there?
It's definitely in the
I know
one
it's
that
in
I
yours,
built.
yeah.
If it's not, it needs to be.
Here's our deck tech. If you get the Sultai one, put Ripples of Undeath in there.
Anything
Nailed
that
it.
brings
Anything that mills
just
or brings.
take
yeah.
your entire stack of recursion and just slap it in there.
Put
There's
your-
Scryfall for mill
No.
from graveyard hand.
Put Underrealm Lich and Sylvan
You
Library.
do love those.
Oh yeah. You
6
go
in the bin,
crazy
3
with
in
that.
your hand. YOLO.
Do you have any blocks?
Oh yeah, you're swinging a 4/4 at me in the air.
By the way,
That's pretty messed
Mid
up.
deck
I'm
tech.
not gonna lie.
you're getting attacked.
You know what? I did hit you. I will take the 4 commander.
We're even.
As a show of peace. Now we have traded.
I do feel at peace and at ease.
I'm still gonna pay for this somehow in the future.
Gonna quickly.
It's Mardu. I commit war crimes.
Yeah.
That's what it does. Just do it when I'm attacking so that I get all the benefits. Come on, come on guys.
Please?
I just want my little guys to maybe die.
Just maybe.
It's not a big deal.
I'm gonna pass turn.
You're gonna pass. You have so much mana.
I know.
Okay.
What's your monument
The
do?
blue player is sitting with
I can
mana.
return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
So
if
no
I
one is
sack it.
surprised.
Do you have any sweet creatures in your graveyard?
It-
I do have
doesn't
one creature in my graveyard.
Matter though.
But is it sweet?
True.
Not the sweetest.
All right, I will untap and draw.
I mean, it's Marin is in your graveyard.
Oh, that is a sweet creature.
That's,
Yeah, she's
let's
pretty
not
dope.
undersell that it's Marin of Clan Melton.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Semi-sweet.
sacrifice my treasure,
Like a chocolate chip.
pay 6, and I will play my commander, Ureni of the Unwritten. So,
Thankfully, no
look,
haste.
look at the top 8 cards, and I can put a dragon into play.
Oh yeah, it is enters or attacks.
At least it's a precon. At least it's a precon. At least it's a precon.
You say that, but
Well, I mean, it's not going to be like Dragon,
5,
right?
6, 7. All right.
I hate the Brian Kibler thinking silence.
Yeah, this is a cool new card, so I'll take this one. Vengeful Ancestor.
Oh no, this one's sick.
So when enters or attacks, goad target creature. Whenever a goaded creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller.
oh what?
I wonder where that might go.
Oh god.
Goad. I wonder where that might goad.
Oh no, that's good.
That's
No,
goad.
but for your
sorry.
friends,
Yeah,
your buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Lorela Princess
good.
has to attack.
Oh come on.
You can't keep getting your Thopters.
Okay. This guy's goated.
Gadrak can't attack, nothing died, so I don't get any treasures, and I'm done.
Play this Temple of Epiphany and scry. I'm gonna put that on the bottom.
Had an epiphany.
I did.
That was not a card you wanted.
Correct. This does have a lot of other words on it. Okay. That's cool. So I will preordain here. I'm going to put them back like that.
Then you draw the first one.
So I will. That first one I'll tap a plains and play the Soul Ring.
So you draw a card.
I know.
Look at you go.
Very exciting.
Boom.
Look at you go.
And then I'm going to play a new card that I think is very fun. I'm going to play Adaptive Trading
Oh,
Post.
jeez, yeah.
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if this artifact has fewer than 3 charge counters on it, put a charge counter on it. Remove 3 charge counters from this artifact. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it, and you can choose new targets for the copy.
There's going to be a lot of copies of copies of copies.
I
going
know,
off
I
of this
really
thing.
should not have picked this deck up
What the
because
heck?
I do not have the computing power to manage this sort of stuff.
Call her Xerox because she's a copy machine.
We need.
Hey!
Okay, Eilidh test. Can you look off into space right here for me and look like you're thinking about something? Now she's got to put the
math
equations
thing? Yeah.
popping
Right.
around. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you.
Got you some, yeah. All right, you're goading things, aren't you?
I got his thing.
Just the one little guy.
Just the one little guy.
It's
when it
enters or attacks.
Yeah, but
yeah.
when does Brian not turn?
Nice.
Same.
Does
Ray.
Brian not turn things sideways?
Always, yeah, always turning things sideways.
You know what, man? I'm not even gonna
That's
attack
how
you
the game
next
ends.
Because now we're on the same wavelength.
Let's go.
You can end the game without ever
We're in
turning
trouble.
things sideways. Yeah, what the hell? I will tap 3 and play Ghostly Prison.
We have to pay taxes to swing at you now. You're unbelievable.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to meet my commander. She's going Narcissus.
I see. So
I'm just spreading the love.
Yeah,
evenly.
yeah, understandable. I will take that. Thank you.
Ta-da.
Great. Done.
Pass?
Pass.
Let's go. All right. Man. All right. I want to get Zergo back out so I can do Zergo things. He has learned his lesson. Hopefully will not get removed again. We're gonna go to combat. Make another Thopter at the beginning of my combat, because I do control my commander. It's got haste, but that's not a big deal for me right now. Hey,
Hey.
will you squish my robot if I swing at me? Oh.
Not the prison.
Will you squish my robot if I swing it at you?
Maybe. Do you want me to?
Card draw does sound nice, because I am not getting lands.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Just go
are we in this thing together right now?
Right now, yeah.
Because I gotta swing Loyal Apprentice, but I don't really want it to die.
I won't block the apprentice.
I can't swing it this way because I can't pay.
Yeah.
I can't swing it that way because it's goaded. So Loyal Apprentice has to
Or is
come
that just more Thopters that you have, or
Yeah, it's just,
counters?
I'm just making Thopters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'll
So
just
there's
make it Thopters.
is that there's two?
So every combat, if I have my commander, I just make one Thopter.
Yeah.
Just a chill little guy.
I'll let it pass this
That's
one.
chill?
Just this
Wow.
once. Just this once.
So Loyal Apprentice coming your way. Solemn Simulacrum coming your way.
I will block with Gadrak.
He is going to die, and you will take 2. I will take 1 because of the goad, because you're a guy. I will draw a card off of Solemn Dying. I will go into my second main phase. We got the land, which is what we needed. And then I think that is going to be it for me. I keep the little blockers just in case. Zurgo is out, but not hastened. I'll pass.
Okay, I want to acknowledge that I could crack this and return a creature to my hand, and I'm not doing that because I've got big things planned this turn. Untap.
Dang.
Okay.
Wow.
Draw.
Five mana not spent.
Forest for turn.
It's gonna be a lot of manas.
Please.
It wasn't funny. I agree.
No, you can laugh. Please make it stop.
Your 4/4 flyer. You have the 1 flyer and it's your commander?
Correct.
Okay. This is so tricky. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'll cast Will of the Sultai. So choose one, but if you have your commander, you can choose both. So target player mills 3 cards, returned a land from your
All
graveyard.
land cards. All of them.
All of them.
I
yeah.
have a feeling you might choose you.
So yeah, I think I might choose me for that.
And then put X plus plus target creature. X is the number of lands you control against trample until end of turn.
yeah, so that's the part where I'm like, okay, that's a little aggressive, but
That's a lot.
Listen.
A lot of it.
so let's start with that. So I'm gonna mill
Maybe I
3.
need to kill there.
Not being able to counter things
1,
is
I guess
a
there
lot.
probably aren't that many counters.
2,
What Gravecrawler.
For y'all, maybe.
3. And then
They come in tap and
tapped.
tap. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Be very extremely busted.
Is this one or one or
It's
more?
one or more. So
One or more, so it's only one
You get
trigger.
one- you get one zombie.
Yeah. And
You
then
get 10 counters on something?
I guess I'll put them on the Satyr Wayfinder because
You don't make your Tival a lightning rod?
yeah, already a lightning rod, you know? So 10 plus 1
10
plus 1
counters, yeah.
counters.
stack them up.
That is a big old satyr.
Big Satyr.
Jeez. That is really cool. I
Yeah,
like that spell.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I do have 2 untapped lands. So Olivia,
Sure.
pay the 2 and swing with Tival so that I can get the Tival trigger.
And Tival is.
4/4. Oh wait, I don't want to do that because of your commander.
I do have. It would be tradesies.
This is
if I
interesting.
chose to block.
This is an interesting conundrum.
I mean, I would just eat it, so.
Yeah, you would just eat it. So I know you're not on the table, and I did
Hey.
momentarily truce to you. I guess you could you could
could
like
block
chunk
with
with
a
one of the
Thopter.
Thopter. Would you be into that?
Everybody's gonna lose a life off of that.
I don't care.
I don't care about that.
I think we're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we're trading deals back and forth for a little while here, and I'm actually totally fine with that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna swing in
Okay.
for
You
the.
don't tap your mana because you're not paying for
Yeah,
it.
you're not paying.
Oh,
for
and I'm
the
not
six.
paying that. Well, I just wanted to float 2 to make myself feel safe.
Sure.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Ready.
So I'm gonna mill 3 on the attack trigger.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and then I can bring a land back, but they're all back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No extra zombie for you then.
And that's okay, and I can live with that, and I'll pass turn.
Thopter will block. Thing dies. 1,
Everyone
2.
takes a
Yeah.
ping.
Everybody takes a ping.
Ow! All right, on tap.
A little life loss.
What's a little life loss amongst
throw.
friends?
I wish it was
Common,
damage.
expected, normal. Yeah.
Normal.
If it was damage, this would be another one that I would
If you
go
think
with.
about it, every second that goes by, we're losing a bit of life.
So I would prefer it with friends.
We're all gonna die on this mortal plane. I'm looking directly at the camera.
Do it. Tell
This is
them.
extremely real right now.
All right.
Don't look this way. She's got 38.
Well, both of these have attack triggers and she has a ghostly prison. And I'm not paying. So they're coming this way.
Lord.
You have more life, so Urania's gonna attack over here. Vengeful Ancestor's gonna attack over here.
Yeah.
Still don't
This
like
will
what's
trigger, and I'm gonna goad your Wayfinder, because I don't want that coming toward me.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And
So I do have an attack trigger from this as well.
Yep. Reveal those 8.
I don't like the sound of how many cards that is. Like
I know.
I can do this now, because
That is a debuff on Olivia, I think. It's like a strategic move.
Yeah, if she's doing really well, he'll just
Yeah.
start flicking them like crazy, and then that will all stop.
I am going to put a Hammerhead Tyrant into play.
Oh boy.
This is a
Exactly what the debuff is called in the comments.
this is a 6/6 flyer. Whenever I cast a spell, return up to 1 target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that spell's mana value to its owner's hand.
It's like Temu Hullbreaker Horror.
Teamer.
Oh, Teamer, yes. Sorry.
The spelling even worked.
Yeah.
Oh no! All right, Jarvis got the one this episode.
So I have a 7/7 Trampler flying to me right now.
Yeah.
And I've got a little 1/1 guy that I would rather see him turn into a card draw than anything else. I think I'm declaring no blocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't block because flying, so I'll take the
I'm
two.
just gonna end step opt right now.
I'm just a regular 3.
This guy's really rude.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. So anytime
Especially when you like get it for free.
yeah, there's a whole thing going
wild
on over
stuff,
there that
yeah.
maybe we should handle.
I actually think I'm going to return Spitflame to my hand when this guy comes into play too.
Okay. So you can zap something for 4 again.
Yeah.
I am going to play Arcane Signet, which triggers my Tyrant.
Something 1 cost can be
So
bounced.
it's less than or equal to. So I can bounce a 2.
You could bounce this goaded 11/11.
I would. That would be what I would be targeting. If I hadn't already goaded.
Invest all of your resources into targeting this thing.
I cast an instant
did.
sorcery.
Okay. I'll bounce your Loyal Apprentice.
Do you see this? Do you see what I have to deal with? Every time.
And then I'm going to play Encroaching Dragonstorm
I
again,
have to deal with.
which is going to trigger this. And I'm going to bounce your Ghostly Prison.
Okay.
We're going to go get 2 lands. And then I'm done.
We all agree that this needs to be handled, right?
I agree with you.
There's
I would generally agree, yes.
There's too much going on.
I'm inclined to agree.
All right. I am going to play. I almost said a forest. That's a mountain.
Ureni sure is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Just look at that dragon. Hey, look, another dragon.
Yeah.
Behold!
Behold a whole plethora of dragons.
Behold!
I'm going to tap 4 and cast the big schooler. I'm going to discard a Darker Wastes. I will draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. I will. Oh yeah.
Turn on that. It's probably better for me to bounce that, but I wanted to see her do cool stuff with it.
Oh yeah. I want to see it go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the 1 time is enough. And then after that, maybe we handle that. Although I'm still looking at this.
There's so many.
He is aptly named a tyrant.
Yeah.
Especially like this and the Spitflame, be able to rebuy them playing dragons
Over and over
with
again.
This guy
Yeah.
and
Oh, dude, you're aggressive expansion. If I can contribute, should I?
Oh, great.
Or should I just?
Okay.
I
focus on
would
my
say
voice?
don't
I was just scared
overcommit.
about.
Yeah, no, it's not a regular recursion thing. It's just that.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a good snap.
That was a good snap.
Okay. I am going to.
When they all have flying, because, why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
they're
Why
dragons.
wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, you
dragons.
can't have a dragon who has maybe wings too small to fly.
He's just a whittle guy.
Just a
Just a
little
whittle
Trying
guy.
so hard.
You know, like how Eldrazi sometimes don't have like reach.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I'm gonna-
because it's like we get it. They're tall, they're big, whatever.
Reordain.
But sometimes there's a little dinky guy.
But like for some reason, the Eldrazi only has little tiny hands at the bottom.
Exactly like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Come on,
from
guys.
Eldrazi.
You can't reach anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Did you draw for?
I just learned about a company that has they sold baskets, and so their headquarters is a 7-story basket building,
Oh, that's cool.
and it looks really cool. But the company's since gone out of business. So there's just the 7-story basket somewhere in the U.S.
Wait, that's such a random fact to know.
Replay the Ghost of Prison.
Somehow this morning before I came here.
I do love when you see like buildings that clearly used to be something very specific that are now something else.
Yeah.
That are like, something that used to be like, well, one of the most iconic like old school like, businesses was like a Pizza Hut, right? In like the 80s,
dude,
right?
the top of the Pizza Hut building, every single time you
and
see
then
it,
the
you
number
know
of
it's
Pizza Huts that you see that like are now like a bank or whatever, right?
I love
Most of
the-
them at this point are probably torn down.
We need
but like
more
in like
unique
the
architecture.
90s,
I do trust a pizza place to hold my money though.
That
Yeah,
goes
true.
back here
True.
and I draw.
I don't know what it is they got going on there, but like I see the top of that, I'm like, they know what's up.
They know what's
They
up.
know what's up.
I'm gonna suspend
Money Hut.
Ancestral Vision.
Okay. I saw you considered a moment ago as well.
I did consider.
What's that do? You suspend and then
Suspend,
and then
so
and then it's
on
ancestral
upkeeps,
recall.
it gets removed, and then on the last,
Okay,
target
okay,
player
got
draws.
it.
Was that your second spell?
That
Peter?
is, no,
that's
that's my
your fourth
third.
spell.
You already got your.
That only goes to 3.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't. You can't
Okay.
keep going up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want that to be duplicated anyways. All right. I like how you guys were talking while I took all my actions, and now that I don't have anything to say, it got
It's
quiet.
just we're all locked in on what you're
We
doing.
were waiting for the dramatic conclusion of your like storm turn, and
I know.
suspended
That's
ancestral
I
vision.
don't think it's. I don't think there's a lot of drama right now.
Hey.
We might need to be friends later. I'm gonna pass.
You're not swinging?
Correct.
I'm a big fan of that.
I like that. I
personally,
like
yeah.
that a lot. Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. I don't die. That's good. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's see here. Gonna tap 2. We're gonna get a Loyal Apprentice back out because I would like my Thopter Factory to return. And then we will tap 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna cast Adeline, Resplendent Cathar.
Ooh, love Adeline.
Vigilance, power is equal to the number of creatures it controls, so right now it's 4, but that will be going up. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control.
That's very good with Zergo.
Yes, it is. You have...
I got like the biggest boy,
Yeah, I know.
and then a few little.
If I
guys.
swing Zergo, he dies.
You got a Thopter.
I do have a Thopter, which is probably the way things are gonna go. So we're gonna go to combat. I'm gonna make a second Thopter with haste. You got any flyers?
no flyers.
Yeah, you're at 25 though. I don't need that. You've got a fly, and
She has prison.
I do. Oh yeah, I don't want to pay that. So I'm gonna send one Thopter this way. That is going to make, whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and
Oh, that's
attacking.
so funny. I've only played that card in like a cube and didn't realize there's each opponent.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so funny.
It's gonna make 3
It's actually kind of
humans.
nuts in Commander.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
1 Thopter your way, and you're each getting a 1/1 white.
So in
human.
Zergo is if one of your token creatures dies during combat, you draw a card.
Leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
If it's attacking, I get a card. If it wasn't attacking and leaves the battlefield, then you guys lose life. So if you block
Okay.
it,
Have you played a land this turn?
I have not played a land this
How
turn.
many cards in your hand?
I currently have 6.
Okay. I want him to like have to discard and just block all
Oh,
his
I
stuff.
see.
I would love to be able to get a land though,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
why I'm going for it.
Yeah,
so.
I'll block.
block it both.
Yeah.
You want to block it?
Yeah, I'll block with one of my zombos.
It helps you right now.
The card draw. I mean,
That's the block.
is fine
Yeah.
for now. I mean, actually, if you let me keep one, that'd be dope too. Okay, cool. So you'll take the 1, you kill the Thopter. That's 3 creatures leaving the battlefield as they were attacking.
Yep.
So I will draw 3 cards. We will land for turn, which is perfect. We'll put out Blade of Selves.
Ooh, tokens leaving battlefield during combat. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Coincidentally, I'm pretty sure I can stick Blade of Selves on Zergo and it still counts for that because he would go to attack. They would make the legendary tokens that are
Yes.
tapped and attacking.
So they would leave play. Yeah.
State-based action and immediately remove, and I would
Yep.
get the trigger instantly.
Yep.
So
It seems
If-
like why that would be put in there.
that seems
Yeah.
like why that would be put in there. Unless I want to do something else silly. So I got no mana left. I am chilling. I will pass, and I am at 7 cards.
All right. We'll play this command beacon.
You guys killed Keith and Chad. Kyle survived.
Devastating.
I am going to move to combat. Who's okay with getting attacked with this 11/11 that is goaded? That's not Brian.
It costs mana to attack her.
Oh, that's true.
Hey.
But still a question. I may have the mana, so I just want to double check.
But like, what if it didn't attack?
4, 5, 6,
What has to
7,
attack?
8, 9.
It's goaded.
What if it didn't attack?
What if it didn't attack?
Would that be the worst thing?
I'm not married to this 11/11.
Great. I'm going to Transforming Flourish. I will demonstrate it.
Oh yeah.
You can also choose something.
Yep.
I'm going to destroy a creature that I don't control. It will be that. If that permanent is destroyed this way, its controller will exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Then you can cast it without paying its mana cost.
You can cast it or I can cast it.
You.
Until I exile a non-land.
Yep.
Well, so
And then I've demonstrated it.
So which means I get a copy of it as well.
and then you get another copy.
So you're giving me 1.
Maybe I don't want a copy for myself.
It's up to you.
It is.
It's a May as well, right?
It
so
is
I don't
May.
have
Yeah.
to
It is May.
like cast the thing.
They may cast that card.
Yeah.
without paying.
And if I don't cast it, you don't get the copies.
No.
Oh, that's
No,
they're
that's
separate.
unrelated.
cards
That's just a
completely.
part. Yeah, that's part.
Gotcha.
So it'll end up in
technically
exile
the copies resolve first.
before the original.
Yeah.
Oh, I may just not copy it.
Yeah, you don't have
That's
to
yeah.
demonstrate it.
No, okay.
Okay,
that's
you
fine.
just
I just want
cast-
to.
you just
Should I exile until I exile a non-land?
Yeah, that part remains.
All right.
Yes.
The non-land is River
Kelpie.
Kelpie.
River Kelpie's pretty good.
Enters from a graveyard.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that.
So I'm not trying. I just didn't
None
want
taken. None taken. In fact, you'll soon see why it doesn't matter. Okay, so
Great.
moving to combat, Brian, I'm gonna swing with. I know it's silly, but I'm gonna swing with Tival.
Okay.
And
So if you're gonna kill everything anyway.
on attack, well, I also have command beacon.
Sure.
And I could bring
sure.
him back.
Yep.
So I get my mill. 1,
And a growth.
3.
Consuming aberration. Ooh,
And then I
land.
do get an island. This can come into play tapped.
And you get a zombie from it.
And I do get a zombie. You got any blocks?
I will block with a 6/6.
Okay, I'll crack this command beacon and bring my commander back to my hand. Just wanted to get that little trigger. Main phase 2.
Just waiting for myself to die.
Yay.
So are we.
Yeah.
We all are waiting for them.
Living Death.
Let's have him be mad. Oh.
Each player exiles all
Yep.
creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures they control, then puts all cards exiled this way onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Response?
Not a 1.
Oh, nobody can counter. But you can still do
I
other
made
things.
sure
in
everyone
response.
was tapped out before I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
this.
no, that's smart.
Okay, so exiling all creatures, setting them aside.
Yeah, this is the
Oh.
swap, right?
This
This is
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
swap, so
Just
they're
the swap.
temporarily exiled.
Yep. Because everything that's on the board goes to the graveyard, everything that's in the graveyard comes back to the board.
Correct.
Okay.
Basically.
I have triggers off of that. You guys are gonna lose 2 life, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because I had 2 tokens out.
Okay, so are we resolving Living Death?
Oh, yeah.
Coming back for me is River Kelpie with a -1/-1. I have entering
A lot.
a lot. Marin, Diviner of Mist, Gravecrawler, Sakura Tribe Elder, Disciple of Bolas, and I was going to ask you how this trigger works in this situation.
It'll trigger now.
Because everything happens at the same time,
Yeah.
right? So,
You'll choose the order of anything that is going to play now.
okay. And I'm going to order triggers, I think, so that Shadow Wayfinder happens first. Just because I want to reveal the top 4 and put a land among them into my hand.
Sure.
4, no lands to speak of. All of this goes to the graveyard. And then Disciple of Bolas' trigger. X is that creature's power.
Because you're consuming aberration.
That was the question I asked because it's big. Because its powers.
Opponent's graveyards?
It's
Yeah.
opponent's graveyards.
I have 3.
3.
7 for me.
So I'll sacrifice Consuming Aberration, which is 13/13. So I'll draw 13,
And
gain 13.
I
Yep.
got you on the life.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It was
5,
looking
6,
like Jarvis
7,
was
8,
like,
9,
He's heating up.
in a bit of a spot, and now we're all in a bit of a spot.
I'm trying to find my way out of the spot right
Yeah,
now.
that was kind of my weird situation where I
You
was
just
like,
rolled me over so hard.
Living Death is a hell of a card.
There's a
Yes.
reason the robot is sad.
yeah.
This.
Dude, I love
all
him.
of his friends.
All
and
my
now
friends
he's
are
here
dead.
alone. Yeah.
Also, I put Deval back in my hand so I could avoid command tags.
Well,
Big brain.
you could have actually just let it go to the graveyard and then just put it into play with Living Death.
That's smart. But I made the plays I made.
You also got an experience counter for that dying from Marin.
Oh, right. I should read the other cards.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature or another permanent enters from the graveyard, draw a card. Okay. So I have 5 mana.
You have so many cards in hand.
I know. I gotta really think. I'm gonna cast Hedron Crab.
Oh, pinchies.
And I'm also going to cast Crawling Sensation. So this enchantment's just the beginning of my upkeep. I may mill 2 cards, and whenever 1 or more lands is put in the graveyard from anywhere, for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 insect token into play.
Yep. Then discard a giant
Yes,
stack.
I am discarding these 12 cards
You got that
for turn. I do think I
Token
get a Crawling Sensation trigger for putting a land
Yes,
in the
you do.
discard. I get an insect.
Yep.
And
If you
that's...
wouldn't mind, I'm just going to take a look.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Opnix is in here.
Oh, buddy.
Romantic Selection. Afterlife from the Loam. Afterlife from the Loam?
New.
I know, that's
I was
cool,
gonna say,
right?
That's good.
Yeah.
But also, is that the one that's 3 black pips? Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're wondering why I wasn't doing anything,
No.
I had like a handful of like 3 black pip cards. And I was like, what do I do with this? Pass turn.
Okay. Well, that was a turn. I will draw.
Just to see, there's a lot in there.
You think that's bad? You should see my hand.
Oh!
I have a silly question. So also, when I moved my commander to my hand, I could have moved it to the command zone.
Correct.
In
Yeah.
that time as well.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I don't play enough commander.
Oh, you
worry
actually
about it.
also have a Marin trigger, where you get to put a creature from your graveyard to your hand if it's or 1-cost creature to play.
I see. So I'm gonna decline that trigger for this turn. Just but yes.
Put it in my hand, discard it.
Yeah.
There are so many things over there. I guess none of the things are. What's this do?
So let me know when you find out.
When it
'cause-
attacks mill 4, you may cast an instant sorcery from your graveyard with mana value 4 less without paying its mana cost. That's always put in your graveyard. Exile it instead. Okay, 4 less means you can't just living death again.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least.
Smile.
I'd never do such a thing.
I'm starting to not believe you. The trust is a
Come
little
on,
broken.
would I gaslight you?
Look at what you left me with. Yo, don't look at them. No, don't look at them.
What? He's a sad robot. He's cool.
I'm just gonna Irene again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the commander tax and the reduction here. Let's go. 7, 8. Okay.
I'm at the point where I'm considering putting Blade of Selves on the robot to swing just to try and get lands, just so we're on the same page.
Just to feel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
put
wanna feel it.
Kaiga into play. So when Kaiga dies, I gain control of target creature.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
That's neat.
And
I
then
love it.
This gets bounced.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm gonna discard my Spit Flame. Go ahead. I feel like things have shifted fairly dramatically over the past turn.
I told you I had a plan for
Yeah.
Brian's board, but I didn't.
You didn't include there was a plan for everyone's board.
Yeah.
You were going to
I mean-
ascend.
My bad.
Yeah, if this was just like a wrath, I'd be like, okay, that's
Shall
one
we,
thing.
guys?
Once you're done looking through your own graveyard, I need to take a gander at it.
Oh
So-
yeah. Here.
God, I hope I top deck Bajuga Bog.
Yeah, me too. Just take a good look at everything here too. I'm gonna time wipe.
So it is.
Return a creature I control to its owner's hand
All
and
right.
destroy all creatures.
Oh, you don't have any creatures.
Yeah.
So everything just dies.
Yeah.
I respect that. Your graveyard's about to get crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
my graveyard is about to get
everything
crazy. This
dies,
thing has
so
a
there's-
trigger.
It's all
It
gonna
does,
die.
but
it's all gonna.
it's
It's all gonna
Yeah,
die.
it's all gonna die. There's nothing.
Womp womp.
Hey, I was just honoring the stack.
All right.
I will draw a card. Goodbye, sad robot.
I'm not going to copy it.
Oh, blow it up again.
Hang on. In response,
Oh.
I am gonna sack my
Yeah.
Sacred
Sure.
Elder.
Yep, for sure.
Just seeing if there's any other thingies. Okay.
Absolutely.
Foolish me. I have my board. I literally have a board. Gets wiped. Gets wiped.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you try
How
to play
dare
the
you
game,
commit
Brian?
to the board? That's foolish.
What a fool.
Yeah.
Playing creature.
What's Irene up to now for cost? Is it-
9.
Oh, man.
We'll get there.
Well, didn't you just play it at 9? Wouldn't it be...
I'm gonna deep
No,
analysis.
sorry, yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna draw
Swamp
4
is
cards.
coming into play,
Okay.
by the way. Tapped. For
Okay.
the Secure Tribe Builder.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I will.
I don't
play
feel
an
as
island
intimidated
for
anymore because
turn.
everyone's kind of.
It is a clean slate.
Yeah, it feels a little.
I
feels a
don't
little
mean to
good.
extend the game, but that was.
Oh, absolutely. No. I.
No, I mean,
No thanks.
If
I
anything,
get to do things
that's
now.
relieving to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, the pressure's
your
off.
board
Yeah,
stays
yeah,
off.
yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so I've got.
I need to Bajuka that so bad. There's so much. You can
There's
weaponize
so
this
much.
in a massive way right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I
if
will-
this guy was out.
Keep some Jeskai up and passe le tourne.
Sick. All right. Untap, upkeep, and drawski. Let's see here.
While you're at it, I'm going to crack this foreboding landscape.
Go for it.
Wow.
Do your thing. Hey, do your thing.
you get an insect.
Yes.
Congratulations. Enjoy your insect.
Yeah. Hello, board state. Swamp is coming down.
Okay. We will do 2 planes, 1, 2, 3 colorless, and play Angel of Invention. Flying Vigil lifelink with Fabricate 2 when it enters. I can put 2 1/1 counters on it or create 2 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature tokens, which I believe I will do. I'll make 2 of those guys because we like the tokens.
That's a pretty good Blade of Self target.
I wish I could equip it right now, but I cannot, tragically. And then we will 1, 2, 3, and Yahenni
Hey.
will come out as well. When a creature an opponent controls dies, he gets a 1/1 counter, and then I can sack something to make him indestructible until end of turn. And he has haste, and you've got a 1/1 and 36 life. 2/2 coming your way. Actually, sorry, a 3/3 coming your way because other creature control.
I absolutely take that. No blocks.
1, 2, 3. I will pass.
All right. It's time to rebuild.
Yeah.
It's infrastructure week here at Jarvis.
I don't like
Industries.
that. Jarvis, I don't like that.
You have many a land.
I'm going to cast Kishla Skimmer.
What's that
2/2
do?
flying. Whenever a card leaves your graveyard during your turn, draw a card. It triggers once each turn.
Take your 1 from your Coliseum.
I take 1 from my Coliseum. Thank you for catching that. Cast Victimize. Choose 2 target creatures in your graveyard.
No.
Sacrifice a creature if you do return it chosen cards to the battlefield tapped.
I tried.
So I'm gonna sack the insect,
I think that's a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that.
and I am gonna get a Kishless
I am
skimmer trigger off of this.
personally victimized.
You don't have any good creatures in there that are worth getting.
nothing-
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Again, it's like
Really nothing worth bringing
I
back.
think I'm gonna make a suboptimal choice here just because of the amount of decision points.
Okay, hear me out. Consuming Aberration and Disciple of Bolas.
I considered it.
How big would that be?
I'm not gonna do Consuming Aberration, but I am gonna do Jared Golgati Lichlord and Marin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't shuffle this. This is my graveyard.
Start now.
I'm gonna get this Kishla trigger and draw.
Technically, that is whenever a card, so you get 2. Because 2 cards is
But it triggers
Once
once
per
each
turn.
turn.
reading the rest of the card, though, you didn't let me finish.
No, you're right.
Second sentence does say you only get it once per turn, so I'm proud of you for doing that correctly.
I
Good save, right?
Got him.
That's it?
Nailed it.
missequenced this, but I am gonna go ahead and cast my commander. Tival comes out.
Right.
Pass.
You have a Marin trigger.
Yeah. And so I either put it into play if it's less than one or less,
one or less.
or I can put it in my hand otherwise.
Yeah. Marin's a hell of a
Really good.
Bajuka Ball.
I did choose that for a
Where
reason.
are you?
but
We're manifesting.
Disciple of Bolas goes to my hand.
All right. Well.
Pass turn you.
Oh.
Oh, and I get a zombie.
Yes.
Let's put anything leave your graveyard.
I think so.
One more card, leave your. Yep.
Yep.
You do get a zombie.
Smells pretty sweet.
Yeah. We're gonna do this. I'm going to Encroaching Dragonstorm.
I feel like I've seen this before.
I wonder how many basics are actually in this deck.
Every time I crack one of these fetch lands, I ask myself the same question.
Fingers crossed there's still
I'm
one
like, I
left.
hope there's a basic left.
Fail
But
to
then I-
find, fail to find, fail to find. The
Okay,
precons are
I have done the check.
Precons are usually good on
Yeah.
basics, but
There's 6 more after this.
the amount of times
I'd
I
like to
failed
see
to
it
find a
3 more
basic land
times.
is
Oh, yeah.
very high.
Any of the stuff that we build nowadays is like just wildly complicated.
Oh
when it
no,
comes to
I've had
land
one
base.
where
Yeah.
I had, it wasn't that the mana base was too complicated. I've been able to like dig too much that I didn't have any basics
Just nothing
left.
left. Just clear out
It
the
was with
entire inventory.
Windgrace, yeah. I just kept digging
Oh
basics
yeah,
out.
if you're doing a landfall.
Nope,
thing like that.
there's no more.
And then I am going to play Atushi the Blazing Sky, which will return this to my hand. 4/4 Flying Trample. When it dies, I can choose one, either exile the top 2 cards of my deck, and I can play them until the end of my next turn, or make 3 treasure.
Can I do anything on my end, on your end step? Nothing of consequence. Okay. Well, that's not helpful.
For the record, there's 10 creatures in my
Okay.
graveyard, so this guy's a 12.
Rod
12.
is big.
Lord.
Huh. That's a big boy.
I'm gonna play a Cascade Bluffs.
Pop off. Love that.
Filter.
If I do top deck of Juka, I want you to
Going
know I
to
will
Narcissus.
celebrate.
And that's your right to do that.
I appreciate you being understanding.
I've already gotten enough value out of my graveyard for the whole game. you
I know. I know. At this point, it would just be like a show of force.
Right,
I
right,
can
right.
do this.
Yeah.
It's not going to do anything at this point, but I guess it would bring Jared back down to a 2.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not like a 0/0 or a star, you know?
just disappear. Yeah.
Then I will.
Assuming Aberration's star, right?
Yeah.
But then you have to clear everybody else's graveyard. So
Yeah. Although this deck has a ton of just mill, and I thought it was
Signet,
excessive at
second
first, and now I
spell.
realize that
Draw.
it's resilience against graveyard hate.
yeah, 100%. What's up, bud?
Stop, bud.
Chilling. Deep in thinking.
Pass.
There's so much mana left. Who are you?
In this spell slinging deck, that does scare me.
Consider the pilot.
It's a vehicle deck?
If it was a vehicle, I'd be on it.
What's your plan over there?
Honestly, I'm just vibing, having a good time, just like creating value.
Gotta kill us.
Well,
Got a Gerard in play.
I've never even considered that. I just mostly,
oh yeah.
I just think about building a graveyard as tall as my deck once was.
Interesting.
no end whatsoever.
Interesting. You got any flyer? You got 2/2 and a 4/4 right now.
Oh yeah.
It is wild how like high the life totals are, considering.
Yeah, I have gained 13, and I needed that.
That
I
was
needed
big.
that.
Come on. I want to do Zergo stuff. He is just very pricey right now, and I'm afraid of yet another board wipe, which would basically make me not be able to do Zergo stuff.
Just consider having a commander that's a value engine and
I'm literally trying. He just keeps getting blown up.
I've played, explosive vegetation 3 times so I can replay my commander again. So
True.
I'm getting a lot of value off this encroaching dragon.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I feel like everything I've drawn is very manage the board, but not do anything with it.
All right, we're gonna tap 2. We'll play Shadow Summoning. I'm gonna make 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying.
Honest card.
Okay.
Just 2 little guys.
What's the card that's like that has flashback?
Lingering Souls.
Yes. We will do a red prep for next time. 2 colorless and do redoubled Storm Singer. A 3/3 with first strike. Whenever he attacks for each creature token that you control that entered this turn, create a tapped and attacking token. It's a copy of that token.
Wow.
Beginning of our next end step, sack those tokens.
Nice.
Oh boy.
And then
So it doubles Zergo stuff? At the very least.
at the very least,
very
once
least.
once
Yeah,
Blade of
efficient,
Selves goes on something, then we start
tokens.
getting exponential.
true.
Do we want to chill or do we want to not chill? I will just chill and pass.
I'm scared of your exponential tokens.
Yeah, but right now I'm just hanging out.
Right. Oh, untap upkeep. So on my upkeep,
Yep.
I have a trigger here to mill 2. And it's a May, but I will choose to do that.
Because you're not a coward.
Exactly. Okay, so tear asunder and Chromatic Expanse.
So you get a insect.
Where's your
Yes, I get an insect.
Dude, I don't know. That's
yeah.
wild.
7,
Oh, uh-oh. It's a lot of mana.
say 8.
8 mana.
Don't do it. It's not worth
This
it.
is main phase 1 pre-combat. So
Okay.
Colossal Grave Reaver.
What?
What is this thing?
So this is a 7/6 flying dragon for 8. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from a library, put 1 of them onto the battlefield. Though that only applies to the ones that I am milling, not just the graveyard.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But you do. I don't know if you know this, but you do some milling.
I do a fair
do a little
amount
bit
of
of
milling.
milling.
So that's why I'm doing this pre-combat.
In response?
You have a
Actually-
response? Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll Sublime Epiphany.
Ooh, choose 1 or more.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm 50.
So
Great
I'm
card.
going to counter that spell. What else can I do here? How about I return an on-land permanent to its owner's hand?
I mean, Gerard is huge.
Yeah, let's launch Gerard back to your hand.
You can also give yourself a card,
Yeah, you
or
Yeah.
or somebody
That's
else.
triggers.
Yes. I don't have a token to create a copy of, and there's no target activated or triggered abilities. So I will say those are the modes I've chosen. Priority.
Okay. That resolves. So this just comes back. This goes to the graveyard.
Bullet dodge.
Hey, not yet.
Oh man, a Sultai deck with a thing in the graveyard. If only there were a way to return it.
I will draw my card.
That thing is sick. I love that card.
Yeah,
it's real good.
That's what Golgari needed.
I'm
honestly.
definitely that's definitely going right into
Something
old
super-
stick fingers.
Yeah. Yes. Golgari definitely needs a way to, if you mill a thing that's massive, you just get it for free.
Yeah.
It's missing that, you know. They don't have a lot of reanimate.
It costs
Really,
8
it's-
mana.
It does cost.
It's Commander and it's got green.
I'm not saying it's
in
not
it.
gonna
good.
say- I
I'm
was gonna
saying it's
say.
like it's not like it's.
So it's turn 2?
I was gonna say turn 3. Oh, okay, yes.
I mean, okay, turn 2 if you get the ring signet,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, exactly.
Okay. So
What are you looking over here
your
for?
guy-
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Don't you look at me.
You've got a 4/4 flyer.
I do.
You have Ghostly Prison.
Sure do.
And you have a 4/4 flyer
Sure do.
Vigilance. And then you have a 2/1 flying Vigilance lifelink.
Yep.
And do you have any Thopters?
I do not
cards are
currently
like
have
for people
Thopters.
on
I've got
the-
servos on the ground, and I've got some
cards
spirits
not
that are
for
tapped.
Gotcha. How about this? I'm going to tap a
is still
swamp and play Stitcher Supplier.
Yep.
When this creature enters or dies, mill 3 cards.
Okay.
I really want to actually mill him out.
2.
That, yeah.
I kinda wanna
That
mill
actually be
myself
kind of
out.
sick. Yeah.
3.
Lord of Extinction. It's Gerard in hand.
Yeah.
Something happens. So
Something
I
happened.
milled a land so I get an insect.
It's like I feel like I helped, but at the same time I feel like I didn't help.
I mean, this is certainly way better than.
I just
that would
shifted-
just be in play.
I know.
Yeah. That would just be in play.
And there would be Gerard,
I know.
and you could just sacrifice and kill all of us.
Don't
You
give
made
me
the right
ideas.
choice.
It helped.
Yeah.
It,
You
no, it
did.
definitely helped.
We're all really proud of you.
And I had to tap so much mana for that.
Yes,
spell,
that
so-
was the call of maybe
Yeah.
I should say no to this.
Sorry, Ben. I'm just gonna
What?
move to combat and
Dude.
soon with Taval.
Bro.
This
So
is
you got a mill?
wild. This is
I get a
actually wild.
mill. 1, 2, 3. I milled a land, so I
Spells
do
can't
get
be
another insect, and then
Put it in play.
I'm forgetting all of these triggers.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get to put one into play and get your zombie druid.
Again, these are brand new.
Yeah. There's a lot
None
going
of us have
on.
seen any of these.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
I'll put this Crypt of Agadim into.
Oh God. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but you can bog, please. All right. So you're swinging Taval on me?
Yeah.
Did you make your zombie off of returning the land?
No, that left, and then another card left my graveyard, so I get a skimmer trigger and draw a card. I love
You have
this guy.
4/4 coming to me?
And did anything die? No. Yeah.
Not
4/4
yet.
coming at you. Yeah, not yet.
I told you to make good choices, didn't I?
Hey.
I
look.
said make good choices, and now your commander's dead.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
37 to go, guys. 37 to go.
One counter there. You get a 1/1 white human creature token.
And that's what I wanted, actually.
Here's your
Just what I wanted.
here's your Tad.
Thank you. Thank you for Ted.
That's Tad. You gotta think of 1/1 white human names every single time.
You
And,
do get a Marin trigger.
and I get a Marin trigger, and this is my experience.
That was destroyed,
Yeah.
not
It
exiled.
was destroyed. Yeah.
Destroyed, yeah.
It's been a very long 2 turns since I played this.
Yeah. It is crazy.
This has been.
As games go on, the turns get longer and longer.
It is crazy over
I'm
here.
gonna tap this island and delve 7 for Treasure Cruise,
Yup.
and then drawing 3.
37 left, guys. 37 left. 36. 35. 34.
Have I played a
Working on it.
I don't think I've played a natural land in this.
I do not believe that you have
Yeah,
now.
we
I don't think so.
I'll just play this Exotic Orchard,
Okay.
and I will pass the turn. Then I get an instep trigger here. Which happens first, discarding a hand size or the instep?
Discard's
trigger?
always the last thing that happens.
Okay, so I will either put something in play or put it on my hand. I'll put Lord of Extinction in my hand.
So that means you have Lord Extinction and Jarad in hand. So you can Lord Extinction
sure.
Jarad us next turn.
We're on a timer, everybody.
Okay.
We each have to get him to mill 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then discarding the hand size.
Yep.
Discarding Land of War Waste and Woodland Cemetery, and then I get an insect.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Huh.
There is a situation.
Yes. I'm going to play Encroaching Dragonstorm.
Couldn't have seen that coming. That's crazy.
You've not beheld a single dragon.
I don't know that there's
I don't
any
think that deck
Behold
has
things.
Beholding yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Behold things in here. There's just the fake Behold, like Temple.
Watsy, what are we doing?
We need more beholding.
Well,
dragons.
I mean, like,
Behold!
yeah.
We haven't gotten a single authentic one yet.
We may not be mechanically beholding, but we are beholding.
We are beholding,
In the
yeah.
spirit of beholding.
That's so real.
You know what I mean?
That's so
Every
real.
time I see one of these dragons, I'm like, behold.
Wow.
You know
All right.
what I mean?
And then I am going to play Varric's Bladewing and bounce this.
Novel.
Behold.
And then I'm done.
I'm just gonna start using it more. That's it?
Go.
Is your commander back up?
No.
You feeling okay?
3 mana up.
I don't know about all that. I don't know.
What?
All this.
Yeah. I want a 2-sheet to block.
Okay, Olivia, what are we doing here with that?
It's literally just the 2 cards in hand that are the problem, right?
I mean, that's the biggest thing. Although he can also just keep bringing them back with Marin.
That's true.
And Jarad brings himself back naturally. So there's a lot of problems.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that aren't great.
I think everything's great.
Okay, I'm.
These are wonderful.
We're all really happy for you. I'm gonna tap 3 for Gutter Snipe.
Okay.
Faithless Looting.
So you draw a card first from the trigger.
Yep. So you get your 1.
Yep.
Boom. Who'd you like to ping, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Each opponent.
Oh. Never mind.
I'll also get rid of a Glacial Fortress. Baral and Karizev. First Strike Menace. Whenever I cast my first instant or sorcery spell each turn, I can cast a spell with lesser mana value that shares a card type with it from my hand without paying its mana cost. If I don't, I make Ragavan. Ragavan gains haste until the end of the turn.
That's only 2/2 flyer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Shiko nursed it, Jarvis.
I take it. Thank you.
I finally got it, dude.
The Bajuga
Land?
Bug?
No, a mountain. Imagine though.
That would
Can
be
you?
amazing.
Oh, that would have been wild.
So good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right now. And he's gonna cost 7. That Stinks. This guy stinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Once again, Zergo time.
Zergo's back.
All right.
Again.
Baby.
You cannot keep my man down, all right? Actually, you probably can. He will most likely die again later. It's
Tell him
fine.
Zer stop and he says Zer go.
I hated that, and I appreciate it. That was really bad.
Oh no.
Dude, I don't know what I have to handle the situation when he gets both those out.
Do you have anything? Can you help us?
I have some things.
You have some things.
You're more the subject of this
So we
conversation.
all have to. We all have to
being invited to
find.
this conversation.
We all have to find the guy who's responsible for this.
Why are you the way that you are?
Put him in the hot dog, so do it.
3,
do it,
4,
do it, do
1,
it.
1. Okay, I'm gonna send a single servo at you.
Okay. Does that give you triggers?
It's not gonna matter because I'm not passing priority. Response to clearing attacker there, I'm gonna tap 2 and we're gonna deadly dispute that. So it's gonna die, I'm gonna draw a trigger off of it, leaving the battlefield while attacking.
That's smart.
I'm gonna draw
I like
2
that.
cards and I'm gonna make a treasure.
Look at you go.
Look at that.
Let's see what we, ooh. I actually think that is gonna be it for me for now. Go to my end step, I'm at 7 and I'll pass.
And tap. Upkeep. We're gonna get a crawling sensation trigger. I mill 2. 1, 2. A land.
So you get another insect.
Get another insect.
I live in fear.
And then, yep, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
What are we doing?
So we'll see.
You draw a card.
Well, I'm gonna go for. When I say it, I mean moving from my upkeep.
Good luck.
First things first, draw a card.
Yeah. Haunted Mire for turn. I'm going to cast Gerard. Cast Lord of Extinction.
In response, I'm going to Swords to Plowshares, Gerard.
Cool.
Okay.
That is good.
That is a good answer. 'Cause
I will gain life equal to its power.
yeah.
You'll still get your 12 life, but
In response, I'm going to
Coliseum.
crack Coliseum.
Okay.
Target myself. Sacrifice this land. I'll draw 3, discard 3, and there are 7 or more in my graveyard.
Down to 30.
getting close.
Ooh, a wonder.
Discarding Wonder.
Oh,
Skeletons in this land.
Okay.
There's a wonder in this deck.
I get
Yeah.
a
good gravy.
This is the first time each turn.
first
You already got it during your upkeep.
time each turn. You're right.
Bajuka Bog.
We're manifesting.
This guy is.
And then this does resolve. Basically, I just wanted to see if I had any ways to instant speed,
Okay.
Sure.
put it in my
Yeah.
graveyard, but
Gotcha.
I don't. So this is gonna.
Exactly.
Get exile.
Exile.
You'll gain 16 life because there's
Yeah.
16 creatures in your. No, 18 because there's 16 creatures in your graveyard. You've gained so much life.
Yes.
You gained 31 life, I think.
This did more life gain than my life gain deck.
Yeah. You did just contribute to
Commander
that,
Don't
though. You have to remember.
Do you want me to leave it up?
No, you
Great.
say you bring that up every time, like I'm saying that I want that. I absolutely do not want
I
that.
did
I'm not
contribute,
trying
but
to get
it
hit
was-
in the face by a bus.
It was big.
That's what it is. Now he has another bus out. That's an even
And it's
bigger
flying.
bus. It's 2 flying buses.
Flying
that are
because of
connected.
Wonder.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No.
Close. Almost there.
I am going to activate Crypt of Agadim. That gives me access to, and I just counted
tax,
this, 6, and then I'm going to delve 1 and cast Necropolis Fiend.
Okay.
What's that one do?
It's a 4/5 flyer that you can pay exile X cards from your graveyard target just -X/-X
Okay.
till end of turn.
And then I'll exile this Sunken Hollow and pass turn.
Before you finish your main, I'm going to use this 1 blue. I'm going to remove 3 counters here. I'm going to Pongify Marin and also Lord of
You also,
Extinction.
it's also your second spell for the turn, so you get 3
Yes.
if you want.
Monkeys.
Yeah, let's give you a 3rd monkey. Ooh,
Necropolis Fiend.
Yeah, let's get Necropolis Fiend is also an
Cool.
Yeah.
You're terrifying creatures are now all monkeys.
So, but
Chimpanzees
these all
can
go
like bite
to
your face off.
Graveyard.
Go to
Yes.
the graveyard. Does this? Do I get 2?
She can stack it such that this is the first thing
The,
that dies.
she stacks it. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
it's-
You can cast it such that that's
cool,
the
cool.
first one that dies, so you don't get any
Yeah.
experience.
Cool.
Do I
And
not?
Kenny enjoys 3 1/1 counters.
You're welcome.
All right. Pass
I
turn.
did not get them, so you get to have my Ragavan token.
And you have 3 of them.
3 monkeys.
3 monkeys.
Thank you.
3 threes.
Yeah, 3 3/3s. And then are you done after that?
I am done.
Oh boy, so much has happened.
You ever take
Draw.
a really crazy turn, you
is
do a
this
whole
card?
ton of stuff, then someone just turns your stuff into into apes?
Yeah, that just happened.
Okay, that's tough.
I did a thing.
Yeah, you did a lot of
Forfeit.
cleanup work.
I would have gotten a card draw
Oh, yeah.
from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
deck.
yeah. Go ahead.
I will play Encroaching Dragonstorm. Anyone sensing a
It
theme?
is Groundhog Day. I'm going to count your library.
I think I have like one more cast of this that I can actually do.
You said you had 6 earlier. This is the 3rd time. I think you might be done.
27 left.
All right.
We got him down 10.
Okay, I am going to
Last
play Skargan Hellkite, return cast, and we're going to put a counter on this.
Yeah.
All my basic
All your
lands
basics are out.
are in play.
Basics are out.
Wow. Do you want some help?
Every single one of my basic lands has been Encroaching Dragonstormed into play. I feel like I've unlocked that achievement here.
I think so.
And there's so many creatures in
Oh,
play.
I'm so sorry. Damage was done.
Oh yeah, we each take.
This is cast. This is a copy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we won't see the
And that's
copy.
a copy. So
But you
it's just,
you
I
did play
two.
two spells.
Yes, it was Path and
Yes,
2,
So-
3, 4.
everybody takes 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then I'm just gonna pass
Okay.
because I need blockers. My life total's getting low.
What? Just value,
Look at
but
this
no
going
capitalize. Oh, finally. I can draw 3 cards.
Yay! Congratulations.
Do I just draw until things happen? I think I do. Actually, that may be the right call.
I mean, you can just kill everyone gutter snipe and just keep casting spells.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I think I just want to draw stuff so I can make that happen.
How many blockers you got?
Like 10? Or no, like 13.
Okay. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
You got a lot of little guys.
There's a lot of little guys here.
So these are all 1/1s. Those are 2/2s.
And then these are 3/3s from Pongify.
3 3/3s, and then
And
you
then
have
the 1/1.
my 1/1.
All right. Battlefield Forge
You're
for
welcome.
turn.
Yeah, thank
Tad.
you. Thank you, Tad. He's the one holding it
Tad
all
is
down.
holding it down, bro.
Okay.
Veyron, Voice of Duality. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, this gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent to control.
Oh, we're getting
triggered,
gutter sniped into oblivion.
triggered at an additional time.
Oh, we're getting gutter sniped.
Okay, so how?
I'm hoping for one more turn.
I
that's
probably should have just left up mana to Skargan Hellkite the gutter snipe and kill it, but I really wanted to unlock my achievement with Dragonstorm, getting all my
it.
lands.
That's valid. That's very valid.
All right. Okay, chat. Let's go on a ride together because I have a lot of triggers and I'm gonna miss most of them. Okay, so I will kick off the festivities, flashing back Deep Analysis. I'll take 3.
So this is your second spell.
Correct. So
Gutter snipe triggers twice.
yes.
So we all take 4.
I'm going to draw my 2 cards,
Please no
and
die
then
from
this
gutter.
gets copied.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't happen
because
here.
It's only targeted things.
Oh, right, duh. Okay,
But
I do draw a card.
Draw 2 cards because this is double triggering it.
Yes.
I don't like it.
We may be toast. Jarvis may be alive. I think we're toast.
If Jarvis is alive, then I'm shortly dead. but
If
that's
you
okay.
don't kill me,
You have a ghostly prison.
Oh yeah, huh? Well,
He has a lot of land, but all those things are small. You killed all those big things.
Okay.
if you don't kill me, I can help with the Jarvis situation.
What is the Jarvis situation? I've had my board reduced to a bunch of little guys.
He literally just has.
I've been only
I feel
little
like
guys.
we've been dealing with the Jarvis situation.
I don't think Jarvis is a problem anymore. I think Olivia is clearly the person who is the problematic situation.
But that's exactly what I would say if I wasn't the problem. Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
I put all of my basics into play with this
It's beautiful.
success condition.
Yeah, that is a.
I'm just trying to.
You got like one of those Steam achievements.
Wait.
I'm just trying to get one cast off, man. That's all. Just the one. I'm 1 mana short to make it even worse.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Caldera Pyramaw.
Oh God.
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, this gets a 1/1 counter, and then it deals damage equal to its power to target opponent.
Yep.
And it's gonna double trigger with this.
Oh, I cast Deep Analysis. Did I have a 1? I don't. Okay, so this part didn't happen. So I get a Ragavan. Monkey.
I don't think it really matters.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
I can take 3
Okay.
more gutter snipe hits. And I'm
Yeah, this is.
There's also the
starting to
Caldera
get rough.
Pyrama, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
she could choose to not hit me in the face.
I mean, Jarvis has most life.
true.
Okay, so I'm going to pay 3 to flashback Faithless Looting. I will
Is the Maw, is that to any target or target?
to a
opponent?
target opponent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Faithless Looting
Triggers.
triggers.
Gutter snipe for
That
4
doesn't
for
happen.
each of us.
Gutter Snipe is 4 for each of you. This doesn't matter.
This gets countered as 4 and a countered as 5 to opponent of your choice.
9 to Jarvis.
Understandable.
Okay.
All right, and then, yep, that triggered that twice. That's maxed out, and then I do this. I'll discard 2 mountains. That'll trigger twice. That'll keep you alive. That'll get him down to teens. You'll still be alive. Yeah, what the hell? All right, tap 3.
Don't use this.
Huh?
Don't use
Yes.
this and copy it.
Curse of the Swine
For
for 1.
one, twice.
Which is 2, yeah.
Okay. But this gets 2 more counters
I know,
because
it's
of
gonna
this.
be stupid.
So she's going off.
So we're gonna exile 2 creatures. Listen, you've worked so hard.
Mr. Zergo would like to do a thing one time.
I'm leaving him alone. It's
Appreciate
fine.
that.
The angel invention. Like things like
Yeah, I'll get rid of the angel and
You sure you don't want me to
Part
get
of
a
my
little bit of
plan.
lifelink?
as a tweet. No.
Good.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And then which dragon?
I mean, this is the most powerful in player now.
Yeah.
I can untap and shoot things.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Hellkite.
Okay.
Okay. And then that
Exiled, and we each get swine. We each get
Yes.
pigs.
How many piggies?
Oink,
I get a
oink.
2-2?
There's no pig token.
They not give you a pig? Oh,
No.
really?
What's
There.
the point?
This is my pig.
Okay. So Curse of the
Do I get a
Swine.
pig or no? Just because you just.
Well, and then you have trigger
Yes.
twice.
Yes. So we're gonna gutter snipe everybody for 8.
4. The
Four.
copy doesn't-
Yeah, everybody's still alive. It's fine.
And then this for 6, then 7.
All right.
So you take 13.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
And then I've cast or copied. Oh fuck.
Well, that's just till end of turn.
Till
It's
end
not
of turn.
counters.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
doesn't-
that's
it
true.
doesn't
And it
matter.
doesn't matter because it's not
Fortunately.
wasted. I did a thing.
You can still cycle your commander too.
I can. Everyone's got
Vigilance.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's the flying part. It's not the
Right.
vigilance part.
It could eat my draw guy,
Could, but
which I would
it's
not
more fun
like
to,
at
it's,
all.
It's
I
fun
would
to,
hate it if it died.
It's fun to try to mill you out. You'll just block with one of yours.
I will
Tushi-
definitely trade.
A Tushi gives you something, and so does Varric. So I think I'll just sit pretty and be a problem over here.
Pass?
Yep.
It's time.
Okay.
Bajuka Bog?
No, no. Oh, not that. No, no,
I
no.
was like,
It'd
I
be
feel
very
like
funny
that's
if
like
it was
a-
actually Bajuka Bog.
Chat, we kind of got there.
Zergo's been oppressed. He's angry. You've kept him down.
That's true.
You'll
and-
notice I didn't turn him into a pig.
I
know.
never kept him
And I
down. I
appreciate
let him
that.
attack me.
Everybody's
Balls.
tapped out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Legion War Boss, he's got Mentor. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. The token gains haste until end of turn. Attacks as combat if able. It's for 3. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like Legion loyalty?
Legion
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creatures you control have Myriad. I'm not going to win this game, but I'm sure going to swing out on somebody. So we're going to go to combat. It can't be her. She's got Ghostly Prison, but you're going to get all of it.
Consider how much I got hit for 38 damage last turn.
Very
Oh,
nice.
you say what you
Well,
want.
everyone's getting attacked with the same amount of stuff.
But
Yeah.
everything is swinging.
That's fair.
I'm
At
going to
least have
send all the
bodies.
originals at you.
Okay.
So let's get to the triggers.
No
here.
tramples though, right?
No tramples.
No Trump, please.
This makes a guy that also attacks.
Yes.
It does.
Oh,
indeed.
Legion War Boss, yeah.
So he's making a 1/1 goblin.
And then this guy,
Oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm
I'm just trying to process.
Whenever he attacks, so I won't have
Pretty
the,
sure I'm dead.
I won't have the myriad trigger off of that, but I'm about to go crazy. So technically, when Zergo attacks, he makes 2 copies that have to get sacrificed immediately.
Yeah.
They were attacking.
Yes.
Which I will draw 2 cards off of. This guy, whenever he attacks for each creature that you enter this turn, which
Well, so let's.
there were
You
attack
got to figure out how many
triggers,
you're gonna make. So you can stack it such that the myriad happens, then this happens.
yes, exactly.
Right.
And the same thing will happen right here. So 2 of these will spawn and then also get sacked because they're also legends. So that's 4. I've drawn 2 of the cards already because they cards that have left in attacking. But when he attacks, I'm going to get 2 more and 2 more because they will.
Let's
trigger
grab some
off.
infinite tokens to represent the rest of what's
So
going to actually be in play.
I'm going to draw the other 4 cards. So I get 6 cards
Yeah.
total from all of those. And then the goblin is going to have 2, and then 2 more that are also tapped and attacking.
And you can choose where the extras are attacking.
Yes.
So they're one of these each is attacking.
So
the
you're
2 of
getting all the
you.
originals. You're getting, you 2 are each getting a myriad, obviously. And then the 2 additional from each one. So there's a
so much
ton.
happening
And the servos, because there's 2 of these guys. So you're getting the 2 originals in the air. You're getting 2, you're getting 2. And then I make 4 more of those as well.
My head hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, also, you get the redoubled Storm Singer in addition. and the copies of those that come out because well he just has the myriad. He doesn't have the.
You trigger the myriad, then you put more counters with him in play.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll end up with 4. Like basically,
So
you end up with
each non-legend gets there are
4 additional copies.
Yes.
One of which is attacking each of us, and the other 2 of which you can choose where they attack.
Yeah, we got to see who's dead. How many blockers do you have?
I have 13 blockers, I think.
13 blockers and 6
7,
HP.
Yeah, 13 blockers.
So there's 4 more of servos as well.
Yep. So those are the additional servos. These are there'd be
Whatever you want.
There's
Yeah.
4 more of that.
There you go. And that's 4, I think, too.
4 more of that.
Yeah, there's
That guy. Grab
four
the guy.
additional of each original.
Yeah.
So technically there are 8 additional.
Oh right,
spirits.
yeah, because there's 2 each. Yep.
Yep.
Oh boy, I'm really glad the Angel of Invention's gone.
Yeah, I was really hoping he'd pull it out. I wish I had the mana to put Blade of Selves on
Yeah.
it too, because Myriad on that would have
Yeah,
gone nuts for
nuts.
life game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Double pig, thank
Missing
goodness.
the +1/+1s on them too, which is too bad. So I've got.
Jarvis, I want you to know that the all out on you is a pure sign of respect.
It is.
And I take it as nothing other than that.
Okay.
I have 2 additional to assign for each base non-legend creature that need to go somewhere. So you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You have
7.
how many blockers?
13.
13. How many flyers?
Only 1.
Only 1. So I will send the 4 additional flyers to you. You have 5 flyers coming at you, all 1/1. So I've got you down to 2 there. Oh, also I forgot the Zergo trigger.
Oh yeah.
There's more. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That one doesn't get the mirror.
Oh, wait. Everything I have has flying because of.
Oh right.
Wonders
yeah,
in the Yard.
Wonders in the Yard.
Right. Yeah.
That changes things. So there's 3 of those guys.
Yeah.
Still just from this.
Yep.
Do you have another die? Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hey, so things got really complicated really fast. We got to go through this like one at a time, I think.
Okay, so Jarvis has 13 blockers. All of them have flying. You're sending all of your original 6 here,
Yes.
plus
So,
at least 8, plus at least 8 spirits. And what else? That puts you at 14 things going his way. He can block 13.
yeah. We'll do all 3 of the warriors. Oh, I guess I do have a ton of the Storm Singers too.
4 of
'cause
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to have to block. Okay, that is true. So if I want to bury you, no offense, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Team not last is the goal here. I'm trying to just not be the first one out. It's
all good.
Because I know I'm not going to, I do not last.
I did my fun thing, so I'm.
You fuck. You
went nuts. You went absolutely nuts.
You did
So how
some
many attackers
stuff.
do I have coming this way?
Right now, you have your 6 originals, you have 8 spirits, and 3 warriors are all headed his direction right now, as far as you said.
So I can only send 6 of the spirits. He's getting 6 total spirits because the other
Great.
4
Yep.
have to be split.
Okay.
So that puts me at
15.
15. You have
And
how
he has
many
13 blockers.
13 blockers. If I do send the other 4, I think I can kill you. I think
Okay.
I have 6 over, unless you have something in hand.
No.
That leaves all of the Storm Singers, because you are each getting 1, and then I have
Sure.
1 more for each of those, and you're each getting a 1/1 Goblin, and I have 2 more of those too. And I think that's it. I think this got crazy really fast. Did
Yes,
I do the
it sure
servos?
did.
I didn't do the servos.
Don't believe you did the
Okay.
servos.
So I'm gonna tunnel the rest this way.
So I have 2 Storm Singers.
I
and-
can't take care of that.
You can make her do some damage. I don't know.
Will you kill me on your turn?
I mean,
Let me do it.
probably. You'll just kill me if I don't. So
That's
there's not realistically a deal to be made here.
I think I'm setting them this way.
Do you have more damage than I have blockers, basically?
Yeah, I
Yes.
have 6 1/1s over the number of blockers.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got
So what's attacking me?
Okay, so you are getting 3 servos, 3 1/1s, 3 1/1 goblins, and 3 redoubled Storm Singers.
Okay, I block 3 Storm Singers.
They're all 3/3s of first strike.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did they all die?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so how much damage do I take?
You will take 3 and 3, so you take 6.
Okay, I go to 7.
Okay. We got to talk about blockers too.
I'm double checking that
Okay.
there's nothing that I
the
can
amount of
play
card draw I'm
from
about
my
to get
graveyard
is
for
dumb.
free.
You can just not block.
So any of the stuff that's Myriad created, I'm going to get card draw.
Oh,
anyway.
that's true.
So I'm going to end up drawing 3, another 8, so 11, 15.
No, because
the-
this one's
oh,
end step,
those-
so it's
those
actually-
Oh, it does matter.
Okay.
You have to specify whether or not you're blocking a Myriad created token or a redoubled Stormsinger token as well, because it does determine whether or not people lose life
Block
or
all
I get
the
a card.
Stormsinger tokens.
Do not block the Stormsinger tokens.
Otherwise,
Let me kill Brian
I
too.
die.
Please let me kill Brian too.
Is it even possible for me to live? Right, like.
That's a wonderful question.
So we need the things that are not myriad creatures to die now rather than later.
yeah, if you
Right.
keep the Stormsinger stuff up, it gets sacked to end step, and then everyone's
Right.
getting pinged.
The Stormsinger tokens are 1/1s, or are they?
The Stormsingers are copies of the tokens that are created this turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when the Myriad happens from Legion Loyalty, they then all get copied again.
If we can block the
Stormsinger.
Stormsinger ones and have them die now rather than disappear later,
Then they can't ping
when they'll
everyone.
all ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my goal. So how many of those are attacking me that I can block?
That is a great question. God, this is wild.
Wrote it down.
There's so many things.
There's so many things.
I think I am the easiest one to resolve here. Because I have the two myriad
You're taking
things.
only the Myriad.
Okay, and that
stuff.
was what?
So that was, you have a 3/3 with
I'll
first
block
strike.
there. Okay.
Okay. You have a 2/2. Actually, no, that died. Never mind. You don't have that.
Yeah, no, it's
you
the
have
legendary.
a 1/1.
I'll block.
You have a 1/1 flyer. Actually, 2 1/1 flyers.
Those come through.
Okay. Not the original. You just have the Myriad, the 1/1/1 Goblin.
I'll block.
And then this guy did not get Myriad, so I think that's it.
Okay, so I'm down 2.
We can block with this too, right? You can kill one of those.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So yeah. Grab one.
Down 1.
Okay.
I'm resolved. You no longer
Okay.
need to worry
Let
about
me
Olivia
remove-
damage.
But there is a myriad thing that gets through to her, which matters
One.
for
Yeah, so I'll write that
One-
down.
okay,
I
yeah.
killed 4. I killed 4 myriad things that came at me, and 1 survived.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Oh
okay.
boy.
So that's the Myriad stuff that's swinging at you has
Yeah.
been handled. We had
4 die and
4
1 came
die,
through.
one spirit came
Yes.
through. We're good.
Great.
Okay.
Olivia's resolved, and I have it written down, so there's no confusion.
Your way.
All original +6 spirits and 3 warriors. So the warriors are all
these guys.
Yeah, and
These are all
those
1/1s.
those are mobilized guys, so they will go away at the end of the turn. And,
Yes.
they're mobilized, and that guy.
The original
So
one is
wanna-
made from the
So you can
mobilized.
block 2 of that guy to get rid of the guys who will go away at the end of the turn. So 3 of those.
Yeah, all
so
3 of these
all
to
3 of those
prevent life
matter.
loss, you need to block these 3.
Yeah.
3.
What else
So
you
I
got?
have 10 additional remaining blockers.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay. 6 spirits. You're getting both originals plus the 2 sets of 2. So these 6 right here. And then you got the original Stormsinger.
Which
and
doesn't.
then
The original doesn't matter.
yes, but he
I blocked those 2.
Because did I send all those?
Yes. You sent
What am I
all of those at me.
So the originals, these guys, and the spirits, right? So the
guys
6, and then
So there's how many of this guy?
there's only 1 servo originally.
So there's 2 servos. So you have to block those. Did the servos go your way? No, the servos went my way and hit me.
Yes.
I already took that damage. But 2 of those are going to go away and do more damage.
Yes.
And so I blocked 3 + 7, so there's 3 more blockers.
And
that I
then
have.
those don't matter. It's only those things that matter in terms of the way that this plays out.
Exactly.
Yes.
yeah.
Right. So there are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, well, 3, 4, because one of these I chump blocked.
Yes.
So 4 more things will die from this thing at the end.
Storm
end
Singer,
step.
yes. And
So-
and that's going to be 4 life loss
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, and so that would keep you alive, and then
That
I'm
would
dead.
keep you alive.
Yes.
You're
Okay,
dead.
I'm dead.
And then you draw
Yeah. So if
a
only-
billion cards.
If only 4.
Here you go.
Legitimately,
It's about right.
it's about right because and the worst part
It's
is
not worth figuring it out.
because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
If we needed to figure it out, we could figure it out.
I just
but
wanna-
we don't need to figure it out.
It's wild, is what happened.
I bow out. Honorable discharge. What I will say is that I exiled to Delve the Living Death, thinking to myself, "There's no way I could ethically cast this a second time." And then I realized now I have a Nyx Weaver that I could exile and cast the Living Death. Could have done it last turn if it was around. So that's fun.
Incredible.
So
This league.
good times.
Nothing but respect
Hey,
going to the
I
side
had
of the
I had a
table.
wonderful
You were
time. Great
Absolutely,
pre-con.
absolutely monstrous.
Sultai Arisen available where Magic products are
Oh,
sold.
your Henny's huge too.
Henny's
And
massive.
he's
Yeah.
the Lorge.
All right,
just gonna-
I will untap all of my basic lands. It's been so long. It's been literally like a turn since that happened, and yet here I am at 2 life.
Well, let me check my hand real quick.
I only
Give it a look.
cast that
Give it a
force
once-over.
suspend
Unless there's a zero
ancestral
cost
recall
in here.
last
I
turn.
know. I was really hoping to mill you out with this because it would have been hilarious. Will of the Teamer. I was gonna try to make you draw cards equal to the greatest value available permanent deck control and deck you if you got down to 7 cards.
Oh my god.
But I am instead, I'm gonna use that and make a 4/4.
Somehow gonna win.
A 4/4 of this.
Yeah.
So I will get a dragon. That will be that guy. You're at 31. I am going to.
Pass the turn.
No. Zenith Festival for 0, which triggers this.
Sure.
It's gonna be 5 damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you for 5. I'm gonna Chaos Warp your Ghostly Prison. Actually, that doesn't even do anything.
Yeah.
You have 2 flying blockers.
Cast Orb Zergo. Dare you.
Yeah, I'm gonna Chaos Warp your Ghostly Prison.
Tried.
So close.
It was worth it, right?
Yeah.
The last
Which
ditch.
puts
effort.
another counter on this.
I could see it.
Ghostly goes back in the library.
It goes to your library, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
And you shuffle and force him to top deck whatever you get.
You almost passed that persuasion check.
Yeah.
So close.
Okay, only time I'm ever gonna cut your deck. It's for Chaos Warp.
Oh right. Yeah.
What do you get?
Baral's expertise.
Okay, that just stays back.
Stays there, okay.
Let's do this on top, yeah.
Yep.
So then I do
Dommage.
6 to you. I am going to harmonize my Zenith Festival for 6 with this. So I exile the top X cards of my library. I can play them till the end of my next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my god!
6. Dragon Tempest is a relevant card here, and I have not played a land this turn. I do get a trigger from my copy of the guy.
Unreal, 5 lands.
I'm gonna do 7 to you.
Why do you lie to me?
What did I lie to you about?
He's gonna knock me out.
I don't think I can.
You have said that twice and done how much damage this turn?
It's so close, but I don't think I could actually kill you because I also just hit these.
How much more can you do to her?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up.
I can cast one more spell, which would be 8. But she has 2 flying blockers, so my creatures don't actually do anything. And the rest of my hand is creatures. I tried so hard.
It's close.
I will play the land, and I will play this Dragon Tempest.
Okay.
I will do...
No. Instant or sorcery.
Is it instant sorcery? Oh, I thought it was non-creature spell. Never mind. Okay. Well, then there's no reason to cast this. All right, then I attack Lupo.
In response, I'm going to sack these 2 and you die.
What?
See ya, Henny.
Okay, die.
I was just waiting. I wanted to see if you were going to kill her so I could win.
I was trying to kill her, but... That's actually very funny.
Oh,
1, 2, 1, 2.
goodness.
Yeah.
I was like, is there anything you could sack more to
All right,
like just?
and then I die.
That's why I was hoping that if he did 8 more to her, if I had 5 tokens, then I'd win.
I didn't even see that.
Well, him reading
That's hilarious.
this too, he tried with an enchantment. I was like,
I thought it was non-creature.
I kept my
I was
boy
like-
out
So
as
those being
long as
non-creature
I
that's
could.
right. As soon as you did that, I was like,
I also wanted to keep Brian alive for that, for also my entertainment. you know?
Of course. Hey, I think you win, bud.
okay. I'm gonna cast.
You just attack or cast anything.
I have 1 blocker.
Either way.
I'll cast Baral's expertise. for not.
Take 8.
Take your blade.
In response, I die.
Okay, great.
Good game.
Fun time.
That was a crazy game.
That was good.
Like, for, a game with like 4 precods,
Yeah.
right? Like,
This
everyone.
game is
bananas.
I feel like I was the only one, like that last turn, because I copied her thing,
Yes.
was this intricate, like, kind of try, attempt to do
right.
these like weird sequencing things with like, play the thing for 0, harmonize it to get
Yeah.
more counters.
Right.
Other than that, I was just like, I'll play a big dragon.
Yeah.
I'll play another big dragon. And that was all I was doing. And you guys were like, okay, I've got to math out all of
Yeah.
this.
Stomp things. I will say they are pretty complicated in terms of
Yeah,
mechanics.
these do feel
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
much more complex.
Yeah.
I think having somebody on hand, especially if you're new and you're getting into to Magic with Dragonstorm, having somebody
Have an
around
experienced
that's-
pal on this one. Yeah, have an
And take
experienced
it,
pal.
don't be afraid to take it slow, because there's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, and if you end up buying this deck, add like a counter spell,
Just one.
just one, and then do the combo that I was
Everything
doing.
else that you did.
Right, but then you can just
Counterspell.
counter their
With
Might I
power.
suggest the Teamer All-Star Stubborn Denial?
Ooh.
I do love my ferocious cards. But yeah, no, that was
So fun. It was
There was-
so cool
that
to
was-
see
yeah.
everyone's deck did their thing.
Yeah, it was like, you know, like we did have the two
Ghostly
board wipes,
Prison
right?
All-Stars.
Which really slowed down my deck of just big dumb
Yeah.
dudes, but I still got to do cool things toward the end.
Right.
Until it was just like, okay, kill you.
Yeah. I was genuinely hoping you would try and get her down as low as possible. So I was like, I have 4 damage on board.
Yeah.
If you can do another 7, then I can win last second. I'm just gonna
literally
wait.
out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna wait.
That was really funny. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the Yeti.
Yeah, you had the sack outlet.
There was just so much going on everywhere.
so much going on.
Yeah, no, that was sweet though. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in all these decks. So
And isn't Magic sweet?
Magic is so sweet, and
dragons, baby.
yeah, I'll say it. I
home.
love Tarkir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's very Return to Magic.
yeah.
It feels good, I think.
Yeah. Once again, thanks so much to Wizard of the Coast for providing us with these decks to showcase to you all early, so you can get a look at these. And once again, if you want to learn more about Tarkir Dragonstorm, or find a local game store where you can get your own Commander decks or other Tarkir products, check out that link in the description.
At that same local game store, you can find GameGenic stuff too, because they also make sure that this show happens. And now we're gonna let you guys say goodbye and talk about whatever you want, like yourselves.
Hey, again, I'm Jarvis. You can find me on the internet. Next.
I don't know if I can one-up that. Hey, Ben, I'm that guy. Cool.
Hey, man.
Okay. Well,
Let's go.
Once again, thanks so much to the both of you. Thanks to Wizard of the Coast, GameGenic, and everyone who helps make this show possible. We really appreciate you all watching, and we'll see you all again next time.